Hi guys, I am John Carrick, author of Legacy of a Mad Scientist and The Legend of Ashley Fox, and today is a little bit late because I'm going to start doing something new every week. I'm going to put up a little bit of video game development, meaning that I'm going to start working on the game again since I am housebound and I have to keep my face down due to my new eye surgery for possibly as much as a year. I have to go back every week and get shots so it doesn't get infected. So I might be, staring at the ground, not able to work out for an entire flipping year. 100 bullets, 73. 73 is my lucky number. Croatoa, right across the front. Ba-da-da-da. Now, I believe that yesterday we stopped off with Remy pointing the gun at his brother over the back of the car, or did we read that one after no, that's what this is. That's what this is, because I've read this a couple times now, but I read it yesterday and then I read it much earlier today, and then I went and worked on Unreal and editing for a while. It's Mr. Palladino, that's Jack, that's Lono, and that is Anna, and they are sitting in a car out in front of El Coyote, where Lars is leaving dinner with Javier Vasco and someone else, and Jack and Lono are leaning into this, asking Anna, did he tell you he was having dinner with them? Was he going to ambush you? Did you know they were going to be here? So they are driving the wedge between Lars and his sister, and she is shocked. Maybe she was innocent. Vasco and Vermeer. So it's not Vasco's son. It's a guy named Vermeer. If you guys know anything about art, or if you've seen the film Tim's Vermeer, starring Penn from Penn and Teller, it's a documentary about a guy who's a television engineer who is into ultralights and also into Renaissance painting, and figured out how Vermeer did his groundbreaking works of art, because of how he reflected light and how the human eye sees light and blah, 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 blah. So that's who she is watching come out of the restaurant, and she is visibly shaken that they're having a little conversation. And what does Lono say? He says, they don't look none too happy with Lars. No, they don't. Guess the menu was a little lacking. Yeah. No Anna on a silver platter. So that is actually Awake Part 4. This is all about the death of their father. And the fact that he met with them, but that they are unhappy, means that he did not sell out his sister, and that he was loyal to her, and that he is not going to offer her up on a silver platter. And the fact that he's not aggressive, and the fact that he's not cutthroat, is he doesn't want to kill his sister. And maybe he's not sleeping with her. Maybe he is just genuinely a good person. That's possible too. Here we get the continuation of Remy and Rome. I think their last name is Rome, so Ronnie, Ronald, and Remy Rome. Naming a kid Remus Rome is a little, it's like feeding eggs to chickens, right? It's not fair. So he puts the gun in his face, and he has just seen the word Croatoa. And the way this gets played off is Billy Arolo, or Bobby Arolo, whatever his name is. I think it's Bobby Arolo, says, oh my God, you should see the look on your face. And they both yell, shut the fuck up. Is it Bobby? Yeah. Mind your fucking business, Bobby. So here, this is interesting. I suppose I could, for a few of these, I've had doubles and I could have read the words like some kind of radio show, but I didn't. And I suppose for this page I can. This is one of the last ones I have doubles for. I really kind of screwed this up for you guys. Jesus, you ain't playing this time. No, I ain't playing. You gonna shoot your own brother? I got to, before he shoots me. I can't do that when you've got my gun. I really ruin your life? Maybe. Maybe you have. That case of yours I found in the garage makes a pretty good case that I did. Yeah, it does. What are you doing out here with Bobby? Nothing. We got business. You got something to sell him? You keeping tabs on me? You ruined my life? What I got in that trunk has nothing to do with your life. Then open it. What? I said open your freaking trunk, asshole. You can't give me no orders. I got the gun. Here, you open it. He throws him the keys. I love the Martian, Marvin the Martian keychain. Marvin the Martian is the most underrated character. He's great. Bobby Rollo says, no, don't. Why the fuck not, fucknut? Something you don't want me to see, Bobby? Something your old man doesn't know about? Ah, fuck, shoot him, Remy. Huh? If you're gonna do it now, I mean. That can wait, okay? So Ronnie says, God damn, what the fuck is this shit? Nudist magazines from the 50s. When old man passed up the street died, I was pitching in, cleaning him out around his house, and I found him. Bobby's got a thing for this stuff. You into child pornography? It ain't what? It's full of fucking naked kids jumping on logs is what it is. What do you have to say for yourself, Bobby? It's not... Jesus. This really is better. I wonder if I should go back and redo all the other ones again. That would be stupid. But I didn't think of wrecking 2 issues to read them. Man, I'm just a collector. Where's the beef? What beef? Hines told Mimo he was missing beef. That's bullshit. Well, if it is, it ain't on me. I ain't ruin your life, Ronnie. I swear on my own life I wouldn't do that. Then, we got a problem. Bobby, take your smut. Remy, you and me, we gotta go settle some of our own business. Giddy up, the Rome boys ride again. We'll take one car, this car. Why not yours? Don't you have a gun in it? I don't need a gun. Fuck no you don't, you got me. Bobby, you give Pammy a ride home, right? Yeah. Hey, you guys. What the fuck is Croatoa? He slams the trunk closed. This really is a better way of doing this. I can't believe I did this wrong for an entire fucking year. Maybe I should do these digitally. Not with the actual paperback books. You okay? I'm fine. Really? So this is Lono talking, right? There's an NYPD cop out there. That's cool. You okay? Fuck, how would Lono talk? You okay? I'm fine. Really? You don't look fine. Hi, Life. What do you think? I think she looks fine. Really fine. You're a fucking perv. Come on. I ain't hit no ass for a wicked long time. Hey. Smacks him in the head. Lono is standing up for Anna's virtue. And I think Lono likes seeing that Lars didn't sell out his sister. I think Lono likes seeing that a lot. If I was in Lono's shoes, that's what I would like to see a lot. I would like to see loyalty between a brother and a sister. I would like that a lot. And Lono says, show some respect here. This lady is fucking royalty, not you. Let's go, Lady Di. Huh? What's going down? So now this is Luke Hughes and Vic in the back car. And it looks like they have gotten out right in front of, I don't know, Lars's place if they were driving, or they're confronting them in the parking lot. My guess, Loop, Vic says. I'm glad I didn't do this with Conan, but it is really good for 100 bullets. It would have been hard to read Conan. It's not so hard to read this. Oh yeah, so they're in traffic, right? Both of them. What's wrong? Nothing. I got some shit on my mind. Well, from the looks of you, it's leaking out your ears. So look at that, both of them. Loop asked Vic, what's going down? My guess, Loop, both of them. If they can't decide, Lono might kill both of them. What's wrong? Nothing. I got some shit on my mind. Well, from the looks of you, it's leaking out your ears. I'm not the one that's sweating like a pig. Yeah, fuck, I don't feel so good. What's wrong? Nothing. So we going to Mimo's? Why the fuck would we be doing that? To get me off the fucking hook, that's why. It's a better idea we put someone else on it. Like who? Like whoever's doing the stealing, retard. Look, at Heinz, product goes AWOL. With Mimo, you're gonna catch the blame. I told you last time, I took 6 or 8 sides of prime for a barbecue. My eyes were bigger than everyone else's stomachs, so I saw what we didn't eat. Is that a crime? Yes, on 2 levels. It's cool he's making faces with the little kids. Remy really does not pay attention and take things seriously. So this is a lot like Killing Them Softly, where if you guys know Sopranos, Tony Soprano made his bones, the way he got kind of in with the mob, was that he robbed a card game, but he did it really cool and really smooth, and he didn't really offend anybody. He didn't disrespect anyone as a criminal. He was professional, and so were the other criminals that he was with, whoever it was. And they didn't get caught, and they didn't spend the money, and they didn't brag about it, and everyone knew it was him, but they let him get away with it because he got away with it and because he did it well, and they were impressed. And then when Jackie tried it years later, they were an embarrassment, they were clumsy, they disrespected people. It was an unprofessional job. It was not a textbook robbery. And then that movie Killing Them Softly, they did the consequences of what if an even shittier pair of idiots robbed a mob casino card game and tried to get away with it. And one of them stunk like dog shit. And they were well known to these guys, or well known enough that word got back who had done it. And that's what Killing Them Softly was built around. And this has a mirror to that, in that the stealing the meat got brought up back when he took this for a barbecue. And that was the excuse he gave then, and no one believed it. And now meat's going missing again, and so they think he's doing it again. And if they don't find someone, if they don't find like the card game, they ended up killing Ray Liotta anyhow. Now Ray Liotta had set up the first one in Killing Them Softly, but he was the guy who did it the first time, so he was the guy who took the blame the second time. So Ronnie says, I mean, Jesus, Remy, don't you get it? Get what, Ronnie? Heinz is robbed. Who's the number 1 suspect? That would be Randall. Randall? The night manager. We get most of our deliveries between 3 and 6. And you shouldn't yell at me. So they got to put Randall on the hook for the robberies, or Ronnie has to go down for it. And he would have got fired the first time, really. Or in the beginning, when we saw him taking money from that one guy, except that wasn't Mr. Hines. That was essentially a mirror of what happened. He took money to stop the stealing, and the stealing stopped. And they thought someone got beaten up, maybe. But anyhow, here we have Anna in her Flatiron penthouse. It looks like Lono standing out front in Shepard's trench coat. And Lars arrives home, and Anna's watching through the window, and Lono's at the front door, and he opens the door for him, or says, go please, after you, sort of thing. So they are standing out on the sidewalk, him and Loop. Loop and Victor are in the car, and Lono's standing on the sidewalk. And they're listening to music. It says, I took Took a gun, took a shot of cocaine, and I run away. I ran too slow over, yeah, something, I don't know that song. Loop, turn that angry nigger shit down. Fuck you, cracker. Hell. Vic's funny. Dude, they say nigger a lot in this book. They're not afraid of it. Hail Shiloh Hendrix, bought us all a nigger pass with $1 million give, send, go. Victor, how are you? Bored. Babysitting and dog walking doesn't suit you, Graves says. No, sir, it doesn't. You want me to apologize? Nope. What would you like me to do? Watch your back. Click. So Victor called Graves to tell him to watch his back because obviously something is going down, right? That was quick, Cole says. Quick was all it had to be, Cole. Victor's on board. So Victor is on board with a plot that Lono and Jack are either on board with or not. I would presume that they are, since Loop and Lono, they all arrived together. This is the best comic ever. This is a really good comic. This really should have been a movie, and I know the WB just looted this entire series because look, if Warner Brothers didn't make this, no one can because of Vertigo and who owns it. And they're not going to sell the rights to anybody else. They could still make this today and it would still be awesome. So, that him? Yeah, that's Randall. Fucking dickbag. I never seen that other guy though. I have. Beep beep. Hello. Mimo. News concerning the meat man. Let's have it. Mimo really is Danny DeVito. And Danny DeVito leaned into being Danny DeVito. And I love that he got rich and famous doing it. I found the tapeworm. He's got a friend. Maybe a friend of yours. How so? This morning when I came to see you, him and his friend were, what? Those fucking gauchos from Argentina? They ain't my friends. Some of bitch fucking mooks. They was looking for an inn with a purveyor, telling me the beef was top shit. We got too many goddamn cows in this country as it is. What the fuck we need a spick bovine for? So this is a little bit like Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, where they were stealing the marijuana and they were going to sell it back to the miniature guy, that really small guy, whatever his name was. Oh shit, did I forget to turn the page for you guys? Or did it turn back on its own? Sorry about that. I'll cut the audio so it fits, don't worry. But yeah, in Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, they were stealing, the one guy stole the marijuana, then another guy stole it for him, and they had Nick the Greek go down to, God, what was that midget guy's name? The black dude with the afro, who was crazy. I don't remember his name, but anyhow, he said, "Is this? You're gonna steal my cannabis and sell it back to me, Nick? Is this some white cunt's declaration of war? Is this some kind of scheme I don't know about?" So Ronnie says to Mr. Palladino, is that what his name is? Mimo. You tell him to get lost? Nah, they made an offer. It was good. Real good if it means you're getting two pieces off the same side. So if he's getting his meat stolen from him and sold back to him. I don't fucking play that way. Not with my friends. Those fucking guys, if they... Gotcha. Do ya? Yeah, I do. So, now here is where it gets really bad. Dickhead little brother is getting out of the car. You guys see that? So we had this whole page. Now dickhead little brother is getting out of the car. Made him give over the magic gun. And Remy grabs this Argentinian guy's shoulder, who looks like Klaus Kinski, and he pulls out a knife and slashes him right across the face. And he was sneaking up behind Ronnie in the first place. But now Ronnie's got someone at his back with a shotgun. So little brother ruined his life. Maybe got him killed. Now that gun in Ronnie's hand is going to land at Remy's feet, and he's got a slashed up face, and he's got a second to pick it up before that guy racks another round through the shotgun. And if he's fast enough, he can kill both these guys. And we will find out tomorrow. All right. See you guys tomorrow.